I wish a very happy afternoon to everyone. The first year ENT team extends their heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed President Sir for his unwavering support. I, Ms. N. Saranya, Assistant Professor, Department of English, is delighted to welcome you all. I would like to extend a warm welcome to the Vice Chancellor, Registrar, all executives, deans, HODs, faculties, and the student for the Student Induction Program Diksharam 24. We are pleased to have Professor Dr.N.Ethiraj, Dean ENT, to join us on this special occasion. Dr.N.Ethiraj did his UG in Mechanical and Production Engineering from Annamalai University in 1948 and acquired PG in Production Engineering from College of Engineering, Anna University in 1987. He did his PhD in Mechanical Engineering from College of Engineering, Anna University in 2012. His area of research is warm, deep drawing and at present doing research in incremental forming, friction stir welding, and additive manufacturing. He has published 37 papers in international peer reviewed journals, 8 papers in international conference, and 5 book chapters. He has around 28 years of teaching experience and 8 years of industrial experience. He was granted 2 patents. He is currently working as a professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering and Dean Engineering and Technology. Dr.MGR Educational and Research Institute. Once again, I would like to welcome you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon, all of you present here. First of all, I wish to welcome you all the first years who has joined here, and I wish to thank the first year joint registrar and his team for giving me the opportunity to share my thoughts with you. And in the introduction, they said I got graduated in 1948. That time I was not born. Actually, it is 1984. Okay, fine. It all happens sometimes. Okay, fine. Now, coming to the topic, see, we know that engineering is a professional course. Why we are saying it is professional? Because it is purely a job oriented and which helps you for the society to grow, or you can say uh, go in a well for the well-being of the humans. We have three, you know that three are called as a professional courses. One is MBBS medical and engineering second, and third is law. So important three branches are there. This takes care of the society in all respects. Medical takes care of health, law takes care of legal things, and all other things which are not covered by these two are covered by engineering. First of all, you should understand the value. See, this is what I always talk with all the students. First, you must know the value of what you are doing. You must first understand what is the value of engineering, why you chose engineering, and what is the outcome you are going to get it, and how it is going to help you in your growth, career growth. So all those things are very important, and you must know the every step. You must add values to your profession, and ultimately you have to serve for the society. That is what the final intention is. Society means not only for you as well as for your family, it is for the entire human beings, whether it is in your country or outside country. So ultimately it is going to help you, help the society. Now, coming to the engineering aspects, see, you are studying a lot of subjects in 1 minute. What policy? Just bear with me. Sorry, excuse me. Okay. Now the thing is, you are studying different branches of engineering, and what is the subject courses you are going to study? It depends on what are the uh, discipline you have taken, and what are the fundamentals required for that engineering, and little bit of advancement, because within a framework of the curriculum, the two for a 4 years, as far as possible we are trying to push the latest technique here and there, but learning everything is not at all possible, and whatever is required fundamentally, theoretically, that we are trying to incorporate in the curriculum. So you have to be very strong in your fundamentals. There is no doubt about it. Because once you are strong in fundamentals, it is easy for you to build up. See, generally I used to talk with so many students. They are saying, I know the software, this one, that one, and they give you a list of softwares. But actually speaking, knowing number of software is not the big thing. And they say, I know a lot of softwares. But when you go deep into that, they don't know anything. They have only a shallow knowledge. Actually, it is not necessary. Even if you know one or two softwares, then you have to deep dive into that. Go deep inside. That is what the abroad people does. They won't go broad. They go deep. But we go broad and go only shallow. So learn one or two, have the deep knowledge about that, and once you are good in one software, then whatever software comes, the fundamental is going to be the same. So it is easy for you to learn other softwares very easily within a short period of time. Okay, so my earnest request is whatever you learn it, go deep into it. Use the fundamental what is taught in the colleges or universities, and go deep into that by knowing a lot of things. You have to ask questions. You have to find out why it is happening and what is the reason behind it. Then if you keep on asking questions, automatically you will learn things, because nowadays you have plenty of opportunity, you have plenty of sources to get the information, but only thing is which is the authenticated information, that you have to be very careful, because if you put a word, keyword and search, thousands and thousands of things comes, and out of which one is correct, nobody knows. So actually if it is authenticated, then only you can find out which is the correct one. So use the authenticated search, I mean, uh, what do you say, platforms, and get the information correctly and learn from that. Now, people are asking why engineering is just learning and going and just looking after what is going on. It is like supervisor. It's not so. Why do the companies need engineers? Why do they recruit engineering graduates? The reason is, the companies are running for years together, and they are nearly 30 years, 40 years, even if it is 10 years. You have 10 years of experience in running industry. So they know a lot of things better than us. But still, why do they want engineers? Because if everything goes smooth, nothing is required. But if there is a problem, then that has to be solved. That has to be solved smartly within a short span of time. So this is the most important thing why the people are looking for engineers. Engineer only knows how to find out the problem, how to solve the problem, and what are the causes also, reason, and also find out and predict what level it is going to fail and where it is going to fail, when it is going to fail. So the analysis is very very important for the engineering graduates. So application of your fundamental knowledge is very important. So I request you to apply your mind first. Don't simply read and memorize and just like that you just reproduce it on paper. You have to ask. It's because engineering, if you see around your home, see for example, I always insist students, whether irrespective of the branches, to know about material science and metallurgy. Material science is a very, very interesting subject. And people should, every engineering student must know, because it is the base for all the engineering except information technology, where only data is required. But in computer science, also the hardware is depending on the material science. For example, if you are using a laptop or a cell phone, your cell phone gets heated up when you are using it for a long time, and sometimes the laptop also bursts out. So explode. So you have to see that the heat generated when you are keep on using it, so the heat is going to affect the performance. Sometimes the laptop goes off. So you have to see, you have to search for a material which protects the or dissipates the heat at the earliest. So we know that we are talking now computers, we are talking throughout the world, everybody is talking about computers. And of course, everyone started using it. Now, a lot of data are going, and where the data are stored, we are saying servers. Fine. Where is the server? Can anybody tell me where is the server situated? Any guess? If you know, please type it in the chat box. Okay. But actually speaking, a lot of servers are kept under the sea. The reason is overheat. It has to cool. You can't give cooling, circulating cooling media and cool it. So there is no other go. They are keeping it under the sea. Lot of servers. So you can see that a lot of material science plays an important role. Very surprisingly, the engineering graduate do not know about it. Actually, you should have the habit of learning material science, but don't, not necessary to read it from the book. You just go to your home, just see around you. You are using table. What is the material for the table? You are using a bucket. What is the material it is used for? You are using a lot of material in and around you. You first find out what is the exact material, but don't be like a layman. See, they generally say steel, but actually you should be very specific. Steel is thousands and thousands of steels are there. So you have to be very specific. What is the type of steel they use? What is the purpose of using it? For example, in home we are using a coffee cup. Why it is made up of plastic, or why it is made up of porcelain, why it is made up of stainless steel, why not it is made up of, some people are using mud also. So why we are using it? Why not we use some other material? What will happen? What is the advantage of using these material? So if we start learning, it is quite interesting. You need not go to the book. Just find out what is there, why it is used, and all these things. If you probe into it, it is really an excellent what to say subject to learn actually. So first thing is, we have a curriculum. Within the curriculum we are offering some of the subjects whichever is relevant to your program, and whichever is little bit sub subjects or courses are added which are very relevant for the present day. So we are just adding it, but it is not possible to completely change it because fundamentally you cannot lose it. So fundamental subjects are very much required, because if you know only that particular subject or fundamental subject, then only it will be continuing. We can say that it's a prerequisite for so many subjects. What are courses which are going to be studied in the future? So you cannot forego the fundamental subjects. You cannot ignore them also, but you have to provide fundamental subjects. At the same time, you have to go for the next level, advanced level. So, and recent trends. So it's very difficult to, I mean, put it within the 4 years frame. So first thing is, in the curriculum itself, we are offering electives. Electives are generally optional. It is, you have to select. You have to opt for it. So you have program elective. So that means it is related to your program. And you have open elective, which is not related to your program. It is out of the program. So the choice is yours. So whatever interest you have, based on your interest, you opt for the subject. That is one option. But apart from that, you have to develop your technical skill and soft skill. The technical skill also we are doing. That means it is related to your subject, programs, and related to a particular subject, and which is very recent technology, and it is very useful for the present day placement. So Technical skill you have to opt based on your interest and what is your focus. If you are not clear, you talk to your mentor or your class teachers, you discuss with them, and they will find out what is the area of interest, and they will guide you to enter into what subject, what courses you are supposed to take. So we are here to guide you in all respect. Only thing is you have to come forward. You have to show interest. You have to show passion. You have to have the attitude of learning. You have to have a good attitude. Then, so technical skill you have to. Parallelly, you have to know the soft skill like communication skill and personality development. So letter writing, all those things. So this is one of the very very important thing. Even if you are very good in your CGPA, very good in your subject, and if you are not able to present outside, it is not at all possible for you to grow in your career. So presentation is a very, very, very important thing. That is the reason we find that the students are struggling in basic computer softwares like MS Word, MS Excel, again MS PowerPoint. That is why we put, especially in the first year itself, these things must be known by the for all the students, irrespective of the discipline where they are studying. So, lot of focus should be there in developing soft skill also. I am as a dean engineering and technology. I am frequently talking with so many HRs and big, I mean, high level people, and they are telling that this is very important for you guys to understand. See, they are telling they are expecting a candidate for employment with 70-30, 70 percentage attitude and 30 percentage technical skill. What they say is in 30 percentage, if they are very strong in fundamental, it is easy for them to mold according to their requirement. And that 70 percentage is the attitude that is based on you only. So you have to have a positive attitude and good attitude so that you will grow in your life. That is what they are saying. See now the present day after the COVID, a lot of changes has happened in the, I mean, psychology of the human as well as the youngsters' attitude has changed. So now the industries are finding it difficult to manage them. Actually speaking, they are telling, expressing themselves out that it's very difficult for us to manage. And please convey this to. That is why I am telling you. Please convey this or spread this to the next generation. There is no other go. So 70-30 or sometimes 60-40, that's a maximum, but everybody is concentrating more on attitude than technical side. So please, I request you, please develop, inculcate a good habits, good attitude for your career. Next is, so in the curriculum you are studying a lot of subjects, courses, then you are studying electives, then you are studying out of the curriculum some of the subjects from outside, which is relevant for you or based on your interest as well as based on the present trend. Okay, industry need. So we are also talking with a lot of industries, but now mushrooming industries are coming out with different types of courses to teach, but it is very difficult for us to filter and give it to you. But anyway, we are trying our level best to bring some of the industries related courses. Okay. So now the thing is, in that, apart from these courses, you have project. This project is the very, very, very important one. I'm repeatedly telling all the people, project is going to help you in all respect for your future. Not only now, in future also. So the first thing is you have to throw away your mindset that project is done only for the sake of the mark. But you should know the intention of giving the project is you are hands-on experience, you are getting it from whatever you have learned previously through theoretical means, right? So it is you are doing it. Whatever you study in paper, that is different. When you are doing it in a practical way, then you will understand that what are the difficulties of it. Okay, so you will learn by mistakes, or you will learn by some other I mean, when you are doing something, you will learn from it also by experience. So when you are doing selecting the project, select it. Don't just do it whatever is done before. It should be unique. Now they use a word novel. It should be a novel. So select a project which is more useful for you, which is more passionate for you, and which is relevant to the current situation, and which is useful for the society. Final. That is the end. Whatever you do, it has to be useful. Even a bit 0.001% it is useful for the society means it's good. And in the project, even if it is failed, then if you are able to give what is the reason or what are the reasons for the failure, then it's a good project. Don't think it is a first attempt itself you will win the show. So always you keep in mind that the failure will make a next step for the success. So the reason for the failure you have to find out in there. Don't say it failed. You have to find out the reason for it and then say what is the reason for it. And that's a beautiful project actually, I can say. So project is going to help you in all respect. Now the first thing is it may be useful for your higher studies, it may be useful for your career industry. Morning also I told them, see, actually, when we were submitting our biodata, the curriculum vitae, first name of the candidate, father's name, date of birth, in nationality, caste, all those things will be there. Then we start educational qualification, industry experience, whatever it is like. But the CV style has changed now. The first thing is what is your objective or what is your aim, and second thing is the what project you did, what are the projects you carried out, whatever maybe even mini or big project, whatever project you did it, you have to list it out. Generally, all the industries final interview will be technical before the HR. In technical, they will ask you questions from electives, questions from your project mainly. Then only they will come to some courses which are related to their industry. So remember that their concentration is on the project and elective. The reason is these two are purely selected by you. It is not by compulsion given by the department or by the faculties. So it is your interest. You are showing interest in a particular field. Some people like space, people like underwater, or some people like land. So it may be the interest may be different, and because of the interest you are choosing, and you will involve into the work properly, and nothing comes by compulsion. That is what I always tell. So nothing comes of compulsion. So you are choosing it, so that shows your interest. That is why the industry people always focus on those areas. So when you are doing a project, select a project which is useful for you as well as for the engineering society and finally the entire society. So my sincere advice is select the project which is more useful for you, even if it is a small thing. Don't consider big things at all. First do small, then you can what is it? You can improve upon them. So no question of stopping. So you start with small project, do it properly on your own, even if it is wrong or it is failing, no problem. You have to go on, right? So select the so project is going to help you in all respect in your career. So I know I have a lot of incidences because I am here for more than 26 years, and a lot of students got higher studies with fund and got a very good job purely because of the projects. So the area which is actually interested to the industry or to the particular university in abroad, they give very much importance for these things. So my kind advice is to take a very good project and do it on your own, even if it is small thing, right? Then nowadays, a lot of funding is available. Funding in the sense they will give you money for doing that. So if your project proposal is good enough, and if it is really they have a confidence that you will do it, then definitely they will fund you. Fund in the sense, don't think it is thousands and 2,000. It ranges from 1 lakh to 1 crore or 10 crores. It depends on what type of project and how you are convincing the funder that you are capable of doing it. Once they have a confidence on you, they are ready to give. But this opportunity is not there before. It is now, it is existing. Make use of it. You just get the advice from your mentor or your class teacher or whoever you feel that you are comfortable. You ask them, and they will guide you what to do and how to go about. So project getting funding is nowadays, once the project is quality oriented, in the sense your project proposal is quality based, quality oriented, then definitely they will give you. Lot of areas are there because the research, as far as research is concerned, it is not done much in India, very unfortunately. But now only recent 10 or 15 years only we started thinking about the research. We generally, what we do is we take it from others. See, generally to be frank, I was in industry for 8 years. I worked in Siemens based company, MNC. At that time MNC is not there, that time Andala it is collaborative company. My company was in collaboration with Siemens, West Germany. But we never do anything on our own, everything is coming from Germany. Drawing comes from Germany. Any changes they have to do. We can't do. We can't say anything on that also, even if it is wrong. And material we can't do anything. So whatever method of doing it, we can't do anything. Any changes you want to do it, nothing can be done. Everything we say. That is why we used to say it is a copying technology. So we are actually copying what they are giving. That's all. So that trend has changed. Nowadays it is not possible. You want to survive, then you can't depend on others, because you know that we were buying all the military equipments from Russia. Now once the Russia broke, a lot of companies are closed. And wherever we bought, that company is also closed. Now we are finding it very difficult for the spare parts. So if everything is done here, we might have made the spare parts. Now, without spare parts, it is idle. So you just imagine, if you are depending on others, always a danger is there. If they are not cooperative, you are you get into a problem. So you have to be a self-sustainer. So that is why now everybody is insisting that you have to do something research. People think once you say research, people think that we have to work 24 into 7, 365 days like scientists. No. Scientists, that is innovation. New thing you have to create and do it. But research is research. That means already existing things are there. You have to explore some more and improvise on that. And you will see, for example, cell phone. Cell phone is an invention. Actually, it is, what is the purpose it was done? For communication. So it was, the cell phone is for communicating between the two people from all the wherever you are, right? Because landline phones are only wire connection is there. Wherever connection is there, you can do it. But here now, you no connection, no physical connection, but only by waves. So you be in a mountain or you be in underwater or wherever you are able to communicate. Now the thing is, the cell phone is an invention. Whereas, you know what is there in cell phone now? What are the facilities available? You have games, you can see internet, browse internet, you can see movies, all those things are there. Camera is there. So everything is there. This is a step by step by research, everything is added. So putting the camera inside is not an invention. It is a novel addition to the, you are value adding that with the cell phone. But original cell phone is the invention. Okay. So this is what I tell the student. Don't get carried away that you have to work slog 24 into 7 and 365 days. Spend some time, apply your mind. That is very, underline this. Apply your knowledge. That is very, very important for your engineering graduates. You have to apply. See, not only for engineering, any graduates, any person, even a layman, as a layman also, you have to apply your mind, or else you can't survive in the real life. So you have to apply whatever you have gained. It has to be, I mean, for the problem solving, and then for this, you have to find out the, I mean, it has to reach to the society. So concentrate on the research. If you find that you are unable to, understand what is to be done, then you talk to your mentor and teachers and contact them and ask them, this is what I'm interested in, what I can do, what is the present time. Lot of avenues are there where you get lot of what is the recent things are going on. See, during the course of time you are studying a lot of books, I agree, but in the books what is written long back it is there, maybe little bit is updated, but original work what is going on now you can see only in the journals. So you can access the journals, read those things now to understand what is going on now at present, whichever area you are interested in. So my humble request is search for such thing. I request someone. I usually tell the students to join in LinkedIn. I'm not canvassing for LinkedIn. What I'm saying is this is one of the professional media, so professional network. So it is not like Facebook where it is a social network. But here this is Pakka professional where only professionals will be there. Academicians, researchers, industrial, even students are there. But only thing is you cannot chat just like that. It is only for the knowledge transfer, not for general chatting. So where you come across a lot of big people and you can interact with them, you can find out what they are doing, and you can express what you are. Sometimes through that link you may get a chance to go abroad. That is also there. If the professor feels that you are capable of doing a particular thing, and professor may recommend you to come to their university also. It happens sometimes. So these are all the avenues available. Make use of it. That is what my humble request is, because we have come for the studies. During the study, enjoyment is a little bit is required. I'm not saying 24/7 you have to study, keep on slogging with the book, but little bit of entertainment is required. But don't confuse entertainment with education, academics. These should go back. It should not get mixed up, and it should not. The entertainment should not overtake the academics. So your performance is going to help, right? Actually, the university, what it does, wherever you study, they will help you to motivate. But the thing is, you have to be in a right mood to accept what we are saying. And we are trying to push you to the placement where we have limitation that whatever criteria the industry says, based on the criteria, we will select and send it to you. But assurance of getting the placement is in your hand, because we are giving the room to enter into the interviews. But performance in the interview is purely depends on, not on us. Right? If you are performing well, you will get a job. If you are not performing, then you will not get a job. It's obvious. Right? So everything is in your hand. You cannot blame your parents, you cannot blame your brothers and sisters, you cannot blame your teachers, you cannot blame the university where you studied, or you cannot blame the school where you studied. Only thing is you have to blame yourself. Right. So we are here to help you and guide you in the right sense and make use of this opportunity the right way. Thanks a lot for the given opportunity. And any question is there, feel free to ask.
Thank you, sir. Student need to know whether there is any eligibility criteria to join the project.
Absolutely nothing. Only thing is passion. See, I told you, for project or research, no backups of compulsion, no compulsion. Only thing is the interest and your passion and the ability to learn fast. That's it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing your insights, sir. I hope student will learn to new many things in future, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
The second session will be short, started in a few minutes.
So let's start our second session, sir.
Yeah. Now, are you able to hear me without any noise?
Yes, sir.
Now, is it clear?
Little bit clear, sir, but some
No, this
sort
is
of
the
sound.
problem.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. We have.
Because I just I can't I set up. I already checked COVID.
So hope
Now,
the fan
fan
has
I
to.
switched off,
Okay,
AC I switched off, everything now we do is extra silent. But if there is
okay,
any problem in that, I can continue to provide.
okay, fine, sir.
Okay. My
Yes.
hearing rate, maybe I don't know what is that. This is a problem with
Uh,
my switching to desktop.
okay, sir.
Yes, I'm
Can I
not
start?
using mobile. I'm not using mobile.
Okay, sir. Okay.
The
No,
electricity is
it's
getting
far
on.
better now, sir. It's far
Okay,
better
fine.
now.
No problem.
Shall we start now, sir?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Shall I start straight away? Hello?
Audible, sir.
Yeah, shall I start straight away?
Yes, sir. I'll give the introduction, sir, and
No,
then.
madam, it's okay. Introduction I will finish.
Okay, sir.
Okay. You have said that it is not introducing. Otherwise, I will introduce myself and go.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Then I'll start my lecture. Hello? Hello?
Yes, yes, sir. I am audible now.
Yeah, yeah.
You can start, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, my dear students. On behalf of the President of the University and on my own personal behalf, I welcome you all for the university. Let me, at the outset, let me congratulate all of you for having secured admission in this prestigious university. This university has a very good faculty, a good infrastructure. I think I think all the students will make use of the facilities available in this university for the next 4 years. Hello, are you able to hear? Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. It's very clear, sir.
Yeah, it's very clear. Then it's okay. Now, so I expect all the students to spend the 4 years in a fruitful manner, and we will try to take advantage of the facilities available to the institution of its faculty, and it was always question the faculty, and it always clears the doubt from the faculty. Now I wish that the students will spend 4 years of time and a good placement after their graduate. This is what my wish. So please try to take use of the time that is disposal in a fruitful manner and try to get into a good placement. I wish all of them a good luck. Okay, now in the last section, Dr. That actually has introduced talked a lot about research, we talked about projects, we talked about innovators and startups and so on. Okay. Now one student asked a question actually, is there any visibility criteria? Okay. Adding to this answer, I would like to add something more. One of the most visible criteria for to successfully do the project is a problem solving capacity. See, that is what actually I'm going to talk today about the STEM approach to solve the problem. See, what is the STEM? What is the STEM education? And how it leads to the students? And what is the impact of STEM on students? And how to introduce the STEM approach to the students? I mean, these are the four questions I wanted to address during this particular session.
And the STEM is nothing STEM, STEM. Okay, STEM stands for science, and T stands for technology, E stands for engineering, and M stands for mathematics. Okay, now these are four independent daily I can call them as daily disciplines. And each and every discipline conveys something.
Sir, sir, excuse me, sir. Sorry to bother you.
Ah, okay. Tell me, madam, I'm not able to hear you.
Yeah, sir, your voice is not clear, sir. There is new tone of sound is being added in your voice, along with your voice.
I don't know how to.
Sir, and one more request, sir. Can you please load down your computer so that we can see your full face, sir?
Yeah, that's okay.
Ah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it's okay.
Okay. Now, as far as marks is concerned, I'm happy because I have got all the settings of AC, of fixed of my fan, and so on like that. What shall I do? What shall I do? Hello? Hello? Hello?
ஆன் பண்ணி பேசுங்க.
Hello?
Sir, we are hearing your voice, sir.
Sir, can you yes, please proceed, sir?
No, no, because somehow that's noise, I don't know, background noise, which I'm not able to find out the reason for that. Now is it clear?
Clear, sir. A
Now
small
is it clear?
distraction is happening there. That is okay, sir. No issues.
What is distraction is happening? What about distraction you are getting?
Fans, likewise, fan sound, I think so, sir.
No, fan I switched off.
Okay, sir.
I switched off AC.
Okay, sir. You can continue, sir. Let us check it again.
I don't know, something maybe you have to check.
We are hearing you. We are hearing your voice, sir.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Now
Okay,
these
sir.
there are four independent disciplines: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And each discipline I will convey something to the students. In science, especially if you take the science provides the basic knowledge of things around you. Okay, and it provides how certain things are happening actually around you, and that explains scientifically through some laws. Okay, that's what is the science. And the technology is nothing but applied engineering. Applying whatever the things, even things that you have learned in 4 years of education, and you are supposed to apply for the benefit of the society, for solving some problems, and which are useful to the society. So this is what is application of engineering to the societal problem or any problem generally called technology. The technology. And then engineering is nothing but applied physics to make use of the physical laws, natural laws, empirical laws, how we are going to design a new product, new items, and so on, and how we evolve a new approach. This is what is basically engineering. In other words, engineering provides a systematic way of solving some problems. Okay, and mathematics provides you the logic behind that. You need a very rapid. So, in other words, these four disciplines are integrated into, and there is a holistic approach that has been evolved making use of these four disciplines. Okay, and all the students actually are supposed to follow the STEM approaches, not just to solve the problem. See, that is what I was telling like that. See, the mathematics provides you the what is called logical thinking, and the engineering knowledge provides you what is called critical thinking. Engineering, that is one of the practices of engineering is critical thinking. See, unless you critically think on something issue, you cannot be a good engineer. See, that is one thing. Unless you critically academically think you cannot solve a good problem and solve it. So that is one of the important criteria to become to carry out the project. You should have that capability to solve problems. So how do you get that capability? See what are the essential ingredients you should have to get that capability. This is what all about STEM education. So this is what we are talking about. And those extensively when we are talking about the project and the project completion, what you require is a logical thinking and a critical thinking. Both are required for a successful project completion. I hope I answered some of the questions asked by the students. And this one, once Abdul Kalam told, he quote, I could become a good scientist because I studied mathematics and science at the early stages. And in other words, he was exposed to the rudiments of mathematics and science actually in the early stages of his education. And better, it is better to introduce some education right from the preschool to the university. At a different stages of the education, you require some education. So some education, what does it give to the students? Actually, some promotes the critical thinking, and I will just explain what exactly is the critical thinking, and it encourages you to go out of box thinking, and it encourages you to think differently from different perspectives. Suppose you take a problem, if come to the real what exactly in the short now. If you come to a real problem, whether it's a physically family problem, it's a personal problem, or a scientific problem, what is requires a faithful way of getting a solution to the problem. See what is the faithful way of getting the solution that is nothing but the essence of critical thinking. Critical thinking. Okay, what exactly is how do you say problem? See what are the various steps in the problem solving. One is you should be able to identify the problem. That means given a situation, to be able to guess correctly, so this is the type of problem. So this problem is related to my family problem, it is related to my financial problem, it is related to some physical problem, it is related to the agriculture, it is related to the social problem. Like that, you should be able to identify exactly which domain the problem is and what is the exact problem. And if you identify the problem actually correctly after that, then you will be able to get a solution for the particular problem. Then how do you get the solution? Because for every problem, there could be more than one solution. Okay, sometimes if you have two solutions, if you have three solutions, then you should have the capability to analyze which solution is the best for your particular problem. So that way, the analysis is another step for the problem. Okay, and sometimes the problem may be too big. It's possible to split the problem into so many sub-problems, so many small problems. And this is what is called synthesizing the problem. Breaking down the big project into minor projects, where each minor project is amenable for solution. So finally, what you will do is you divide the whole project into so many small projects. And each problem, you apply the problem solving technique to find out the solution to the particular problem. And ultimately, you integrate the problem to find out the solution for a given problem. So that's it. And the next one is the design part of it. The design is nothing but actually implementation of the problem. See what type of algorithm we are going to make use of that. What type of say for example, common sense you are going to make use of to find the solution to the given problem. I mean, these are the four important aspects of this problem. And if you have that capability, that means you are eligible to solve any problem. If it's a complex problem or a simple problem, whatever it is, you are eligible to solve the problem. This is one of the important eligibility criteria for this project. Okay, this is what is the essence of the STEM education. See, now how to introduce the STEM actually? The STEM actually should be introduced right from the school level itself. See, how can we make this learning enjoyable? Learning should always be fun. Okay, you can also teach mathematics to the students from just to the school kids actually through so many models, through examples, through many some games, and so on like that. You can teach mathematics. That is how actually they are able to get the rudiments of mathematics, the strong background of mathematics through the exam. Okay, you can also give examples. See, that is one way, but the school level is suppose you wanted to teach what is engineering to the school children, that means you come to some sort of a demonstration, demo, robo physics. So you bring some robots, actually you have to explain what type of the functions the robo performs to them. If you bring actually the robot and keep in front of school children, they will be able to appreciate actually what the robot does. See, this is what is meant by how you are teaching the engineering activities of the school children. So there are several examples. You can give a demo, you can show demonstrate techniques, and you can perform so many experiments in front of this. This is what we call as a demo experiment. So we perform the experiment and then show it to the students, and they will be able to answer. And the best way now to introduce the school children is the programming. They're able to code the program. Actually, they are expert programmers. School children are expert programmers because they're able to very quickly grasp the logic into the problem, and they're able to write out the program. Even I know that in effective level students, they are within the compiler. Even writing a compiler may be a very big thing for the students, but just this level. I come across some students who have learned the compiler. Compiler means is one thing which facilitates the program completely. So that is what is exercise. You can always teach the students. So it is not difficult to introduce the STEM education at the school level, but the only thing is you have to take use of different approaches, different skills, different system understanding. See, at that level, to make learning fun. See, nowadays, there is a shift in the paradigm of teaching actually. Some teaching centric, teacher-centric paradigm to on student-centric learning. Okay, we are focusing on more what the students are going to learn from our research. Rather than we are focusing on not giving on research, but you should understand actually what the students are learning through your courses. So this is what we call student centric. So this is one of the important aspects of STEM education. The STEM education means actually make it more and more student centric. Okay, and STEM also teaches you actually out of box thinking. That's what I say. So if you want to successfully complete solution to a problem, or if you want to successfully complete a project, you have to go for out of box thinking, or you must think differently, rather than in a conventional way of thinking, conventional way of learning. Okay, so you have to learn in a different way. This is what is the essence of the STEM education. Now we are talking about the critical thinking. What is the definition of the critical thinking is that the critical thinking is the ability to interpret, evaluate, analyze facts, and decision making. So I did once again, critical thinking is the ability to interpret, evaluate, and analyze facts and decision making. decision making, whether it is a correct decision or a bad decision, that is what changes decision making. So these are the two essential things to be able to interpret, evaluate, and analyze, and track any decision making. In the previous case, I told you problem identification, analysis, synthesis, and design. See, almost all the field. So these are the critical thinking. See, one of the critical thinking examples, I've given the same example, I think during your stay of 4 years, you are going to get so many terms about these things like that. That time you should say that okay, critical thinking, you are quite aware of critical thinking. And there is one more concept like design thinking. These two are modern words. The critical thinking as well as the modern design thinking. If you look at the curriculum wise, design thinking is part of the curriculum. Critical thinking is also part of the curriculum. See, that means actually we are trying to build the students actually right from the day which they join the engineering, see how to approach, how to systematically develop them the ability to solve the problem. See, some of the examples for a critical thinking is that the first thing is a study problem solving. This I already talked enough, so I don't want to repeat it. Next one is the creativity. The creativity is one thing is very, very important. If you want to be a good innovator, you should be very, you have a creative mind. How do you get this creative mind? Unless you think differently. Unless you think differently, you cannot get creative. So that's the reason why these two are interrelated. Creative thinking and the thinking differently. These two are interrelated. So you should be able to think differently. Once you think differently, then you can create a creativity. See, once you have a creativity, then you can become a good innovator. Okay, once we have a creativity, then we should be able to solve the problem. Very interesting. See, this is the issue here. Like this. Another is the decision making, I told you. Whatever may be these things, okay, you should be able to take a correct decision. As an engineer, I need to be able to correct it. Otherwise, what will happen? As a civil engineer, if you take a wrong decision, the physics may collapse, roads may collapse, and several things might happen. Okay, suppose as a manufacturing engineer, if you do some mistakes in the decision making, so you will not be the product will be out of your control. Okay, so some things will happen. That is why every week in every stage, you are supposed to take the right decisions at the right moment. So this is the quality of an engineer. So I think all of us have developed a particular capability. Another thing is the research. This is what Dr.Ethiraj also told research. Research is one of the important factors. So synthesize this word, research. Okay, diagnose the word, this one, take the word, say research. Research means actually finding the knowledge again and again. So what is search? Search for the knowledge. Search for the new knowledge. So that means again and again you are searching for the new knowledge. That is what quality. See, one is not search for always for the new knowledge, but it always search for the fact. Search for the data. I mean, it is also quality. Search for the data, search for the facts which are available in the literature, is also subject of research. Okay, and search for the new things. And if you want to be a successful business chair, and you should be a successful problem solver. See, this how we accumulate it. This is what I'm trying to connect all those things to you so that you get some clarity about what the morning speaker told about this and what I'm going to speak. What so then this is and next one is the questioning. The questioning is also those things are like this. This is one of the important skills that all of us should develop. Okay. Questioning means actually you should be able to put the right question to yourself by solving the problem or to others, actually not to help others to solve a problem. So that is what is questioning like. Before questioning actually, I should patiently hear what others are saying. See, that is one of the important ingredients for the active listener. See, what you mean by active listener, that means he listens very carefully what others are trying to say, and mentally he will try to analyze and he will try to characterize what others are saying and draw lessons, and then he will try to substitute some conclusion. See, this is what is especially required. The question, when you are discussing about a problem to others or to your team members, to draw lecture, then you should be able to ask some questions, more relevant questions. So that is why question is one of the important skills. Why is it happening like this? Why is it not happening like this? What is the reason for this? So this type of questions is able to ask. Okay, I mean, it's not things why you are unnecessarily asking some questions. No. The questions you are asking, the questions to get more and more clarity about the concept, about the topic. So this is what is important like this. This questioning is one of the important things also that all of you should learn and so on. Okay? Because that's why in the beginning itself I told you, we must question the faculty. We must question the faculty members means related to your subject, related to the courses that you are undergoing. Any doubts you can get clarification from this class. So next one is next criteria skill is the prioritization. And you should have the capability to prioritize what is the most important thing and what is the least important thing. So if that is there, that means unless you do this analysis, I mean you cannot decide on that what is my topmost priority and what is my lowest priority. Then we should be able to prioritize the first one, second, third, and fourth level, so that accordingly we can carry out the task and we can allocate the different times and to solve those different problems. So different tasks. So this is what means the prioritization. Okay, next important thing is the leadership. The leadership quality. See, because whether all engineers can be leaders or not, it's very difficult to say that. See, we all engineers may not be leaders, all scientists may not be leaders, all social scientists may not be leaders, and so on. Leaders have certain capabilities. See, what is their capability? The first capability is you should be able to develop a very good teamwork. Okay, you should have the capability to take everybody into confidence, and you should take everybody along with you. You should also allow them to think parallelly along with you. See, this is what is the leadership quality for them. You should not snub them actually like this, but you should motivate each and every member of the team, and you should encourage them to think differently and so on later. And at the same time, you try to question the each and every team member and try to characterize those answers and try to come to a solid conclusion. It's a concept of the leadership. So this is what not everybody can be a leader, not everybody can be a manager. So there is always a distinction between manager and leader. Can a manager be a good leader, or can leader be a manager? So clear. So manager means routinely he will do certain things which is assigned to him. So okay, that is maybe a managing person. But the leadership is something different. Okay, because there is an intellectual capability is required actually to become a good leader. Good leaders, I have already listed some of the characteristics of a good leadership. You should have a very good teamwork, you should be able to question, you should be able to take everybody with confidence and so on, and you should be able to plan. And every man, the leader, should have his own roadmap, the strategic plan, everybody for the plan. So that is the roadmap. Whether we want to complete a project, actually, we should have a roadmap. So it means you divide the whole project into so many tasks, activities, and each and every task and every activity should be able to complete it in a stipulated period of time. Then only you can complete the whole project in a period of time. Okay, when you talk about the project, so much I can talk about the project, how the project completion is done. There's a lot of theory into that. I don't want to go into the process. It requires a careful planning. The planning is one specific strategy. So that means that planning means we have the ability to plan. Okay, so how do you plan? Ability to plan means, I mean, you have to think, Okay, so what is the priority? What is the least priority and so on like that? Then accordingly, you can fix all those things. So that is what is for the planning. And one more obvious thing is the scene observation. Scene observation is very, very important from the engineering perspective and from technology and science. Okay, how did the Newton's laws have come that this? Because it so happens you are closely observing that. But really, I mean, who can follow that? From that, actually, like this, then curiosity. Curiosity actually draws the in your notice. What is the curiosity? Is it happening for the first time? Or is it really happening? Okay, whether this experiment is repeatable or not, like that. So that is why whenever you throw a stone on the top, I mean, if you on the ground, that is because of the activity. Okay, and this is a universal fact. And this is always nobody can change it. Then how did it come then? Based on the continuous observation, we made a law. That is what? From the empirical law. See, that is how the Newton's laws are being made, some empirical laws are being made, natural laws are being made, and so on and so forth. Okay, if you look at the solar system, there is a gravitation field of satellites, and so on like that. So on all this, we find so much of scientific basis. So this is one thing that is seen observation. See, one thing is like that all of you are going up joining the accredited courses. You are going for so many industries. What of this industries which you are going is not for sightseeing industry. So all the events are supposed to go to different industries and keenly observe what are the immediate processes they are following to manufacture that particular product, or what are the equipment that support the manufacture of the product. Okay, and how they are doing the process, and we are supposed to keenly observe those things actually and write a report on it. So this is what you are supposed to do during the industry visit. And your industry visit, don't take it very easily like this. And this is what you are expected to do when you go and visit some industry. You must keenly observe. So then only you can simulate the environment here itself. See whether you can really do the job when you go into the company. Okay, see this is what you wanted to give you the feeling. You wanted to give you the feeling actually when you take up a job in the industry, you will always feel like that. Okay, this is what is the scene observation. That's also one of the important the skill of the critical thinking. Next one is the judgment. Judgment is very, unless you are good at judgment, you cannot take it. Okay, and several your projects fail because of wrong judgment. See, I don't want to go into much details about why projects fail and so on, and what the reasons for that, and so on. I'm not going to that. So then, if several projects fail, if the major project, a minor project, or a simple project is like that, fail because of the. Sometimes you take a solution to your family problem, say for example, personal problem, and you come out with a solution, but solution may not be acceptable for everybody. Okay, and there will be takers, there may not be takers also. So that way you have to think about that. Don't think your solution always works. Okay, so there are some situations where the solution fails also. Then we should be able to analyze why the solution fails and what could be the reason for their failure, then next time we should be able to take some action from them. I mean, all these capabilities, what is called a critical thinking capability. So every unit should have that. Okay, so that is the reason why I'm stressing more on the critical thinking like this, because next 4 years you are going to study a lot on this. The outputs of the critical thinking and the design thinking. Design thinking. And next one is active learning. Active listening. Active listening, this is what I already talked to you about this. This is one of the important skills also to develop. The analytical thinking. The analytical thinking is the same as the problem solving, skill. Problem solving skill. Okay. Now, if you look at the most of you wanted to go to DRB, okay, and write the DRA examination, go abroad. And the DRA examination based only on analytical thinking. Okay, and the question is that how fast you can answer that particular question and the delay of problem and solution to the problem. That's all. I mean, given enough time, almost all the students will clear the gate exam when the DRE exam. And there's no difficulty actually. See, what is that? You are testing your critical thinking. They are testing your speed at which you are solving the problem. See, that is what is essential here. Okay, I mean, 180 questions, and you are supposed to answer in 1 to 3 minutes. Okay, and these 180 questions is be able to answer in 1 to 3. Suppose instead of 180 questions, I will do 200 minutes. Almost everybody will clear the reality. That's not the case. Okay, see, that is what is called analytical thinking. Analytical thinking is one of the important criteria for thinking. Okay, now what do you mean by this? How do the STEM activities and practices? What is STEM practices? How do you practice with students? Okay, one way to practice with STEM education is through a project-based learning. Okay, project-based learning. I think you have like project-based learning. You do some so much projects in school. I'm trying to focus on this project-based learning because next 3 years, 4 years, you are going to have several projects. Each and every staff member who is handling the course will see some minor projects or major projects. And you should be able to solve these projects and submit them as an assignment. Okay, and for these projects submission, I mean, you should have a critical thinking tablet. So that is why we come together to know you can systematically develop. Okay, overnight you cannot do this. Overnight you cannot do this. It's only practice. It's only practice. Like some of you wanted to say, for example, the bank examination and so on, like that, where you have similar questions, similar images, and identify the arguments, like this of questions is there. No, that requires a practice. That's all. That requires a practice. So now if you thoroughly have the practice like that, immediately you can take a bank examination or you can take it to any examination. Even if it's DRE I'm talking about this, DRE requires some practice. If you answer about 5 to 10 years of this question paper and so on, you should be able to clear this part of examination. Because you know how to practice the problem very quickly. See that you are in this. Okay, and some of the things, some of the practices that you have already talked about is tools, kits, robots, and building blocks and so on like that. And it should always encourage the creativity by among the students, and that is possible. So even for the students. And cultivate the problem solving skills and the computational thinking ability. Computational thinking ability is one thing actually to talk about. See, nowadays we talk about AR, okay, and whatnot, everything we talk about. And we talk about the drones, we talk about those things, and We are actually seeing all those things. And the students are quite good actually in capturing these competition thinking very fast when compared to everything. Okay, and because their minds are sharp and they will be able to understand the basics of these things. So that's why the children are more capable of handling the mobile, super mobile actually rather than the okay, that's what I mean. Then see, and one more important thing is modified sciences. See, the best way to introduce the STEM education to put everything into the everything in the science. Because whatever I have talked now, okay, now is the part of the question. See, either one credit course or two credit course. There is a one credit course on critical thinking, one credit course on design thinking, and on. Okay, and there is one credit course on human value. Because you are teaching the emotional intelligence also. See, I mean, you are going out of that activity instead of putting all the students in one particular framework, actually, you are giving a lot of freedom to think differently. See, because you can get information from different branches of scientific humanities also. You can find out solutions from the different branches. See, that is the idea is this actually to introduce as many as possible to the students and give as much flexibility for the students to think in a different way. See, that is one of the important observations. So then another thing is curriculum and extracurricular. Extracurricular activities and extracurricular activities. And extracurricular activities are very, very important to develop the physical ability. See, at the same time, we should not focus more on the extracurricular activities, ignoring the curricular activities. So we should strike a balance between the curricular activities and extracurricular activities. So that is about the university level. I think we are trying our best to strike a balance between the curricular activities and extracurricular activities. So this is one thing we without think about. Another thing is about project assignment that requires observation. Project assignment that requires observation. Okay, that's the reason why we are giving assignment. We are giving a new project and we are giving payment. What is the use of these assignments for this? Because whatever you would teach in the class actually should be supplemented by your own thinking. So we give some problems actually, and based on the concept that you have learned in the class, you should think silently, okay, calmly, and find out the solution to the given problem within the assignment. See, that is the reason why indirectly we are putting some practices to your curriculum. See, this is what it means to us. Okay. So now, what are the benefits of STEM education? See, I told you this strengthens the teamwork skills, develops creativity, critical thinking, encourages curiosity, and improves cognitive capabilities like thinking, reading, learning, and enhances social emotional care and so on. Okay. Now, what is the impact of this STEM education on the student? STEM education on the student. See, what is its impact? Suppose it introduces STEM education in the student. That means actually we are the education is very transformative. So the transformative form of education we are teaching and preparing the students really for 21st century, the challenges, and particularly unlocking creativity and innovation. So this is very, very important. And if innovation means if you are innovate, then you can submit so many patents. And if it is a patent means, and those things can be converted into products like this, so many engineering products. So the advantage of innovation and preparing the future workforce. Future workforce means actually you are trying to build up engineers which can really face the challenges tomorrow very confidently. So this is what. And what is the workforce required for the next few years? Actually, we are trying to prepare them actually to be excellent. So that is what it is we are carefully planning the curriculum. Addressing the real world challenges and promoting the diversification and inclusion. See, and diversification including some part of the team working class. Now, and next thing is we want trying to develop, introduce art also into the STEM. Do you know what it means art? The art is art. You know, you should be able to appreciate, you should be able to admire and follow in art. Okay, so that is the what that is the creativity is nothing but an art. Okay, so likewise if you introduce the art into STEM, that becomes STEAM. Okay, STEM becomes STEAM. That is becomes a STEAM. Okay, so this way some becomes a STEAM like this. Nowadays currently people are thinking about these various activities on the team, and the government of India also recommends that bringing art subjects to be introduced in the undergraduate section. That you should see now once you go through the series of the curriculum, several art courses are also introduced for the students because in order to see the flexibility for the students. Because they can choose their own domain to okay, they can step into their own shoes where exactly they can comfortably walk. See, this is what is a philosophy today. If somebody is a computer science graduate, very interested in music. I know several students actually abroad, actually, basically they have gone to the MS program, but they end up okay, and most of them electrical engineers, they come out to the and some of the mathematicians also electrical. See, that type of flexibility is very US, and the same type of flexibility is wanted to bring in India also. That is the essence of your education knowledge. So try to give as much flexibility as possible and try to create some awareness about this thinking capability and let them allow to think differently. This is what is the essence of the skill education now. So I will end up my talk with Abdul Kalam's quotation. The learning builds creativity, and the creativity leads to thinking, and thinking provides knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. I want all of you to become great one day or other. I think whether I will be there or not, but I wish that each and every student of the Dr.MGR University will become great in their own. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's the end of my lecture.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. You have said that how creativity, thinking, and learning are integrated, integrated, and it will be very useful for the students. As we conclude this session, I extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed President, Vice Chancellor, Registrar, all executives, deans, HODs, and all staffs for their support in organizing this program. I want to express our sincere appreciation and our thanks to our chief guest for their inspiring speech and sharing their vast knowledge and experiences with us today. Thank you. Thank you so much.